So, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy. We are back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to be showcasing EZA LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Now, again, this guy's EZA is done. Right off the bat, oh wow, his links are actually not super leveled, but I am actually surprised that I have him at like level 2, considering that, again, I've actually never used this guy ever since I EZA'd him, so I don't know how in the hell his links are leveled, but okay, turns out I've been using him. So anyways, so yeah, he's 55%. I do think this guy is good. I've never really used him, but from what I've just heard from people, his damage is kind of bad. I do hope his defense really makes up for it, because again, if his damage isn't too impressive, this really can hold this unit back, because again, yes, you know, defense to me is more important than damage, but like for an LR EZA, you would expect them to hit hard as well. So I'm actually kind of intrigued to see what this guy can do. Again, at the 55% level, Jesus, at the 55% level, no equipment, you know, mostly level 1 links. So anyways, let's go ahead, let's hop right in, and let's showcase what this Gohan can do at the 55% level. Alright, so we're here in an event. So right off the bat, it does seem that Ki is going to be an issue for Gohan if we have him linked up with Tech Ultimate Gohan, just because, again, you know, very clearly it shows that they do not share a whole lot of links. Based off of this guy's passive, he is not really built for damage. They really wanted to fix, I think, his defensive side, which if we just take a look at his defense is like 75,000. Now that may not seem that impressive, but if your boy whips out a calculator, which he is right now, he gets 58% defense on super, which it's 75122, which is like 43. So you take, if you guys can hear the little me clicking away here and it's annoying, please let me know. And then we need to take 30% of that, because he gets 30% on super. So if you put everything together, this Gohan's defense at 55%, no support, is going to be 141,000 after he super attacks. Now, again, not the most impressive defensive, you know, stat, but again, he is 55%. And again, his super attack was not that impressive either. That was 2.6 million. By no means is that impressive. Like, pre-EZA Majin Vegeta, like a 79% pre-EZA Majin Vegeta hits those numbers. Like, that was not impressive damage. Now, again, we didn't get a lot of, you know, orbs for him. We got, what, like 5 or 6 orbs for him. But the issue is that, like, even T-Wars, like recent Dokkan Fest T-Wars, can hit way higher than he can turn 1. And because his attack is entirely dependent on orbs, that's not going to be very helpful when you're in things like Super Battle Road. And again, because I have him at 55%, which maybe most players out there do, he's really not going to be able to do anything for his defense, because he can get he cannot get additionals. Like, Gohan cannot get additionals. He's an int unit, so he only has 5 dodge. Now we do have this Great Saiyaman, like Super Saiyan Gohan. We do have a lot more of his links active, so hopefully, there we go, it did actually go ahead and bump up his defense. Dude, my calculator's gonna die. I need a charger. Anyways, on that note, your boy is gonna try to calculate it again, but I need to go get my calculator's charger. God, what an enthralling video this is. Cotton Lad does math, but still somehow manages to fuck it up, because his calculator is not charged. There we go. God, this is such a great portion of the video. I can already hear people clicking off. Alright. Anyways, enough of my self-awareness. So as I go ahead and compute this, it's 89386, and then times 0.3. Alright, so with support on rotation, because again, this Gohan this Great Saiyaman Gohan is giving him a lot of support. We're actually going to go ahead and pop B-Pan's active skill here. The reason why I'm going to go ahead and do that is because, again, we're probably not going to be able to get another turn of Gohan, especially in Dokkan events. The reason for that is because, again, you know, let's just say that, you know, most units on this team are pretty busted, and they're probably going to finish him off pretty easily. So we're going to have everything except Gaze of Respect, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. We got 10 orbs for him, so again, we got a much more substantial amount. Now, that is actually a better attack stat, 5.5. The issue is, again, it requires 10 orbs, and it also requires B-Pan's active skill. Now, the reason why that is such a big deal is because, again, you're most likely not going to be able to be constantly getting 10 orbs for him, or you're not going to be able to constantly get B-Pan's active skill for him. Because, again, that's just like a one-time super attack, because B-Pan's active skill doesn't activate twice. So, as much as I want to say, like, you know, that's really impressive, which it is, you know, like, it's, you know, it's an impressive turn for him. The issue is that it's not an ideal turn. It's not a realistic turn. It's not something that you're going to be seeing all the time. Now, for those of you who are a fan of Gohan, you know, I totally understand it, you know, like, he's much better than he was before, you know, because before Gohan, like, just had no defense, and that was, like, his major Achilles heel, which, by the way, they fixed it, you know, with his EZA, they did fix his defense, because, again, after he super attacked there with support, his defense was, like, 168, like, that's really, really good. By no means am I saying that it's bad. The issue is, again, it's unrealistic. It's something that you're probably never almost going to see from this guy. Like this turn right here, there's no way we can get 10 orbs. No way. We can only get 5 orbs. 5 is the max. And even then, we have just a ton of support right here, because we're getting 30% from the Great Saiyaman Gohan, or Super Saiyan Great Saiyaman, and then we're also getting another, I think it's 30%, right? It's, yeah, another 30% from this high school Gohan. So, again, this could be a realistic rotation for sure, because again, high school Gohan is just that good. The Great Saiyaman Gohan, I still need to Dokkan Awaken him. I probably should have done that before the showcase, but again, this is actually pretty a realistic rotation. But again, the numbers he's putting up, like, what, 3.3 right there? Like, again, that's not impressive damage, like, at all. Like, 3 million is way too low nowadays. Oh, shoot. I probably should have awakened him. He's taking a lot of damage. Okay. Well, but yeah, again, that was not very good damage. As much as I hate to say it, again, not the most impressive. But I will say this. In terms of defense, I think he should be fine. Again, running High School Gohan, running the new Awakening for the Great Saiyaman, Super Saiyan, you know, Gohan, you know, you can run them together on a team. In fact, I would probably run either High School Gohan or I think I would rather run actually the Great Saiyaman Gohan with that LR Gohan, but yeah, man, like, they could have just, in my opinion, done way better with him, because again, like, he was probably one of the most hype, you know, LR EZAs out there, because again, like, people were just excited for him to be like the best unit in the game, which I wouldn't have minded, but you know, they did kind of fall short with him, is what I believe. But anyways, let's go ahead and let's head on over now to the next category team with this Gohan. Alrighty, so now we are on the Goku's family team. So the leader skill is a little bit lower. It's 150% because I am running the GT Dokkan Fest Super Saiyan GT Gokus. A lot of GT in the name. We also have the Gohan and the Goku free-to-play unit, who are giving 30% attacking defense to Goku's family category allies. So again, we do have support on this rotation. Gohan's defense is 81k. Again, just based off of the previous number of like 89,000 that he had on the last team, Gohan's defense is like 150k after he super attacks. So again, his defensive stat is going to be pretty moderate, is what I would say. Like, he has, you know, relatively decent attack and defense. So I'm actually pretty excited to see what numbers he put up, what he's going to put up here. Because again, we didn't have legendary power active during the active skill with B-Pan last, you know, on the last team.
So hopefully we can go ahead and do that once more here. So that's why I'm going to run, you know, AGL LR Gohan and that. And this Easy A Super Saiyan 2 Gohan together as a rotation. And he puts up 3.3. Now, again, damage is not the best, but his defense should be sufficient, is what I would say. Like, his defense is obviously not the craziest, because again, he is only a 55% unit. Like, we don't have to go after him too hard, which I do recognize. You know, he's only 55%, but, you know, I mean, that level of defense is not, it's by itself enough. He is going to have like items active if you're going to use him in Super Battle Road with that level of defense, because again, with the new stages of Extreme, Super Battle Road, and everything like that, like 150k defense is like going to get you killed like way too fast, like way too fast. Trust me, I've taken in units that have like 180, 190k defense in like some stages of Super Battle Road, like Goku's family, for example. Like, that'll get you killed, like, instantly, like, just instant death. And so, yeah, man, like, you gotta be careful sometimes with these kinds of units. Like, for sure, you can definitely use Gohan, for sure. It's just that you gotta really go out of your way to, to protect him, because if not, you're just gonna get absolutely mollywopped. Like, again, his defense here, what is it, 68k? Again, it is a little bit lower because we are on a smaller leader skill of only 150%. So, you know, his defense is going to be all right. I mean, in fact, it's going to be like 138k, 139k right here after he super attacks. But again, like, damage-wise, he's still kind of lacking, man. I don't know. I'm just super indifferent to this unit. Like, I like him, but at the same time, I kind of don't. But, I mean, again, it is what it is, you know, like, in my opinion, I think they just they literally just should have gone all out. Like, they didn't have to hold back the way they did. But I'm not the game maker, dude. Again, I would have made him way better, like, substantially better. Like, all they literally had to do was slap on attack and defense 58% when performing a super. That's literally all they had to do. That's, again, all they had to do. Because Gohan only gets 58% defense at the start of turn, and he gets 58% defense again on super. Like, all they had to do was slap on attack 58% on super as well with the defense, and he would have been fine. He literally would have been fine, but, you know, the game was just like, nah. No damage for you. So, unfortunately, Gohan kind of got the short end of the stick here. But, hopefully he's able to put up some really good numbers here, because now we've got B-Pan's active skill. We got a ton of orbs for him, by the way, 13 orbs. So, when you see this guy's super attack, take it with a grain of salt, because you're probably never going to see him put these types of numbers up, like, ever. Like, 6.6, that's freaking great. Like, that's really good damage. But guess what? You're almost never going to see it. Because you need 13 orbs, and you need B-Pan. Which, by the way, B-Pan after her Easy A is more than runnable. But, again, 13 orbs is not exactly easy to come by. But, yeah. On to the next one. Okay, so, now we are on the Android/Cell Saga team, and, of course, Gohan is going to work really well over here as well. Again, not necessarily with the Cell units, but again, there are enough like Saiyan characters that you can essentially just build like a Saiyan build for Gohan. Again, 5 orbs, not the most impressive ever. Like 2.5, like, no, it's just not good damage, man. But again, I mean, he's going to do really well on the Android/Cell Saga team, because again, eventually when that Future Trunks that just released on JP comes over here to Global Dokkan, and he leads the Android/Cell Saga category. So again, this is easily going to become one of like the best teams in the game, because again, with his Easy A, which again, his damage is not going to be the craziest, but at least he's going to be able to, you know, do a lot more, you know, in terms of defense. Like if the Android/Cell Saga team ever gets like a Super Battle Road stage,
like, you can bring this Gohan in there, and he's gonna do moderately well. Like, even though I am bashing him on his attack, like, his defense along with, like, say, like, a Kid Icarus, which, again, unless you're the truth and you're trying to do, like, no item runs, I know damn well that I'm gonna be using items. Like, I'm gonna be using items for sure. Like, ain't no way in hell I'm not gonna be using items, but, yeah, man, again, if you're just, like, there, in Super Battle Road, like, this guy's gonna perform really well, like, no matter what. Like, even though, again, he can be a little bit wonky, I mean, he will do enough to, like, get you through the stage. So, again, he does have usability in, like, things like Super Battle Road, like, because, again, his defense is a lot better now, you know, like, enough of the negatives with me. Let's look on the positives. His defense is great. Like, I love the fact that they fixed his defense, so, you know, at least on that end, he's going to be absolutely solid. So, again, we have, you know, another rotation with support, 30%. His defense was okay, but again, 3 million, not the craziest, but, I mean, I'll take it, man. Like, I'll take it. Like, they really did fix this unit. The only thing that they lacked was just attack. But, you know, it is what it is. So, anyways, let's head on over now to the, I think it's the Miraculous Awakening team with UI Goku, I think. Let me check. Well, anyways, let's head on over there. We are here now on the Miraculous Awakening category team. Pretty good, I mean, like, opening turn, not even gonna lie. So we got 10 orbs for Gohan right there. The only links we have active are Prepared for Battle and Fierce Battle. Now this Miraculous Awakening team pretty much is gonna be like one of maybe like not the teams that you're probably gonna run this Gohan on. Like, this team's good, like, for sure. It's just, like, really weird. Like, there isn't a lot of support type units on this category team, you know, to really help Gohan out, so it's probably not one that I would recommend people go ahead and run him on. But again, the fact that you have UI Goku on here just makes the team a really good team. Like, any team that UI Goku's on is automatically good, namely because of this right here. Me trying to avoid super attacks, but UI Goku just saying, you know what, nope, I'm just gonna get additionals and finish off this boss unnecessarily quick, even though that's the complete opposite of what I want to do. And this guy did it too, so god damn it. That's the one thing that I hate, man. Like, I'm trying not to get super attacks here, and then they all decide to just get additionals. Like, it's hard sometimes, man. It's hard to it's hard trying to showcase units, like, especially when you got, you know, people like UI Goku on this team who are just like, you know what, I'm just gonna completely steal the show, get a billion additionals, crit on every single one, and essentially make my life harder. But it is what it is, man. And Gohan here again, putting up his really mediocre amounts of damage, but, you know, his defense is going to be sufficient, you know? I mean, his defense is going to get the job done at the end of the day. That's pretty much all that matters. But, you know, he just could have been better. Now, I know y'all probably sick and tired of me saying that, but, you know, if you really look down to it, like, he really, really should have been better. Like, a lot better. But, like I always say, man, it is what it is. They just didn't try hard enough. That's really all I gotta say. They should have tried harder. Like, I would have paid them to do better. Like, come on. Y'all gotta put a little bit of respect on my boy Gohan. But we got this. What a time to be alive, man. What a time. Alright. We're probably gonna get, like, only one more turn of Gohan. Mostly because I have, like, one other team that I really want to showcase him on. Because I genuinely feel like this team could be probably one of his best. And no, it's not the Kamehameha team, because my god, does everybody run that team. The Kamehameha team's probably the most run team in the game.
I can never not see AGLL or Gohan on the friends list, man. Alright. Ooh. Got a lot of active skills here. You know what? I'm actually gonna pop Trunks's. I almost never see this active skill. Like, this active skill's good, but this was before Dokkan really started going after active skills and started, like, really making them cracked. Like they do with, like, all the transformation units now and all that. But, yeah, man, dude. I never see this goddamn active skill ever. And I really want to test him out. So, this guy, when he transforms, what does he get? Attack 30%, defense 10% per key sphere obtained. Alright. So we're going to give him 12. Let's see what this guy's defense is at. 125k. What do you do? Is that it? Damn, that's all the defense he's going to get. That's actually not that much. But we're going to go ahead and give that to Gohan. That's 8 key spheres, by the way. That includes everything except Gaze of Respect. So this is actually probably one of his best rotations here. Damn, only 3.5 from you? We gave him 12 orbs. But then again, he's only 69%, but damn, dude, he's aged. That really does put into perspective how, like how power creep is just, like, built up in this game, because when that Trunks came out, 3.5 million was a big number. And now it's, like, really mediocre. Just like this Gohan's damage. Okay, fine, I'll stop. I'll stop going after Gohan, but my point stands. Like, that was good damage back then. Now, not so much. Especially when you have units like, you know, UI Goku, who, like, even though did, like, a 2 million attack stat crit, so that's actually a 4 million attack stat. But, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day, man. Alright. We're just gonna end this fight with a little active skill shenanigans here. Just go ahead and bust this out. Actually, it's been a while since I've used this active skill, considering the fact that I really don't use UI Goku too often, which might be a little weird for some people, but it's true. I usually end up using more of, like, a Goku Black team. I know, shocker. But, anyways, let's head on over now to the final category team with this Gohan. Anyways, we're on the final team, which is the Super Saiyan 2 team. And you know what's great about this opening rotation is Gohan is sealed. So, thank you, Whis. So, this was actually probably one of the best rotations for him, because, again, we have the very support type unit I wanted to run with him, which is the Great Saiyaman Gohan. So, what we're actually going to end up doing is just targeting Whis, because, again, Whis is one of the units where he literally has, like, infinite, like, dodge. Like, he just dodges everything, so we're going to be able to just, like, target him, and he'll be able to dodge everything for us. But, man, that is frustrating. Like, it's like almost if, like, Whis knows that we're going to target him, because every single time, this always happens. Every time. The one unit you want to showcase always gets sealed by Whis. Every time, without any exceptions. So, we're just going to have to play cat and mouse here, and hopefully next turn, you know, we'll be able to go ahead and have Gohan at least super on this first turn, because, again, we do have quite a bit of orbs stacked up here, like a lot of STR orbs, so I do want to have Gohan super attack next turn with all the STR orbs around, but yes, there we go. Okay, he sealed the other Super Saiyan Gohan, or Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and that's 9 orbs right there, so again, that's a pretty substantial amount. And by the way, this team, Super Saiyan 2, is a full 170% lead team, so again, this is no support. 4.2 is pretty impressive. Again, I will give him that. 4.2, 9 orbs, no support, that's pretty good. But again, I just wish it was a little bit more. But, you know, maybe that's just me asking too much. I feel like the comments on this video are going to be like, stop picking on Gohan, but never. I will never not pick on Gohan. I will always pick on him. Alright, so now let's actually get down to business. And I just got copyrighted by Disney. Anyways, that's besides the point. The point is, now we're gonna get rid of this freaking Beerus. Goodbye.
Bada bop boom. Pow. Wow, that actually did not even finish him off. That is surprising. Hopefully this will. Kill him. Nice. Alright. Ooh, we're actually going to get the Majin Vegeta transformation to go. It's been a while since I've seen this guy. This guy's freaking ridiculous, by the way. Majin Vegeta, really, really good. Heavily underrated. Like, he's honestly better than the transforming Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. Because again, when you get that guy 6 orbs, he gets guard, and I think he also gets extra attack and defense. No, because I think with 6 orbs, it's guaranteed guard, and then with 3 orbs, I think he has like just like an extra attack and defensive buff. I think. Or maybe that's a chance to stun, because I know he has a chance to stun, but I forget if it's on the 3 orb restriction or the 6 orb restriction, but I know the 6 orb one is like guard. Like he legit gets guaranteed guard. Let me actually check that out. Now this is turning into a Majin Vegeta thing, but I genuinely want to know. What is it? Oh, he just becomes super effective against all types. Oh. That's not as exciting, but still something. Alright. Let's go ahead and do that. And that. And we now have a ton of int orbs to go ahead and give to our boy Gohan. And then we're also going to have support on the next turn. So we're actually probably going to end up wrapping up the video right there. Just get that one last super from him. Go to the breakdown portion, and then we're just going to call it a day. Because, I mean, to be frank, Gohan's been kind of underwhelming. I know I've been pretty vocal about it, but like legitimately talking about it and reviewing it, like he really needed to be better, but they just decided to just say, nope, not today. We're just gonna make him extremely mediocre. But that's alright. Okay, it doesn't really matter which one we go, we're just gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, Gohan, let's see what your final attack side is gonna be. And then this great Saiyaman Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Have not leveled up his super attack at all. Though I probably should, because he's actually pretty damn good. Okay, so we have every link except Gaze of Respect, and he gets a 3.89. So, essentially a 4 million attack stat. With around like 165k defense, which, again, all in all is not bad. You know, not bad. It's just, I mean, his damage is just what's, you know, holding him back. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright, so anyways, let's head on over now to the breakdown portion of the video. Alrighty guys, so after thoroughly bashing LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in this showcase video, I kind of do want to get real for a second. Again, Gohan is good. Again, don't get it twisted, like, he's not bad. He's not like the worst easy A LR unit, but again, my only complaint is that they could have made him better. Like, for example, just based off of his super attack effects, instead of making it raise his defense for 1 turn on his 18 key, they should have made it greatly raises it. Again, just simple changes like that really make the unit shine a lot more. Like in his passive, all they have to do is slap attack next to defense. Attack and defense 58% at the start of turn. Attack and defense 58% on super. Again, it's just little things like that where they just could have made him a lot better, but they just didn't decide to do it, which again really sucks for a unit like this that again a lot of people were really hyped for his EZA. So yeah, again, mostly level 1 links. He's on a ton of category teams. Again, there are a lot of categories that we didn't cover here, but again, that's just due to like time constraints. I don't want to make this video too long, and also sometimes it's impossible to find the leaders for some of these, like Bond of Master and Disciple. It's like impossible to find future Gohans. Exploding Rage, it's really hard to find Beerus's. Youth, you can never find, like, what is it? Transforming Gotenks. You can never find him either. But again, overall, you know, he's just a really good unit, really solid after his EZA. Defensively, he's great. Again, though, he is going to struggle in what I would consider to be like the hard events like Extreme, Super Battle Road, and like the God event. So if you're going to be in those events, I would suggest like taking items like damage reduction items. Like you pair that with this Gohan, and his defense is going to be fine. But again, overall, he's a solid unit. Could have done more damage, but again, it is what it is. So anyways, that is going to do it for today's video, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.
The name of this one is Rosé. Oh, this is the power of legendary Super Saiyan Goku. Now I understand.